Please stop! Stay where you are now! Step up towards us, now!
Back up, back up, back up.
Over the next hour.
Hands behind your back.
From 9 p.m.
His voice is in the bathroom.
Is he responsive at all?
No, I've not answered.
This programme follows incidents that occur in one of Britain's major police forces.
If you threaten any officer, you'll be put straight down on the floor, no messing.
Dealing with crimes and cases active between 9 and 10 p.m.
Violent crimes, murder.
Someone's just said that they've been shot.
Minute by minute.
Just found some heroin.
Against the clock.
You have 5 seconds!
I'm not hurting anyone.
Go, 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 go.
Constant calls, there's no let up.
This is Police Hour of Duty.
I want to send a police officer straight away, OK?
Game on.
He started getting irate in his cell.
I know you're pissed off, but we can't be doing this to our stuff, or you, sir.
Started to flood his cell using the water from the sink, which is all seeped out under his cell door, so his water supply had to be turned off. He's continued to cause problems, make threats to officers. He's then started to tear up a book in his cell and has then tried to cover the camera in there with the pages of the book.
We are coming in. We are going to. I'll warn you, if you threaten any violence towards anybody here, if you threaten any violence towards any of us, I will gas you. Is that as simple as that?
Police emergency.
We've got a bloke. He was a resident at the house. He's gone off the nut again. We need him removing urgently.
And is he being violent and aggressive?
He's very violent and aggressive, yes.
Right, so are you safe at the moment? Are you...
Well, my girlfriend's petrified, like, you know what I mean? I'll just bounce him out if I have to.
Is he being violent right now?
Oh, yes, he's out the back and he's shouting about killing me. And
has he got any weapons that you know of?
Well, he pulled a Stanley knife on me the other night, which is why I'm worried.
If he starts moving around or anything, you know, does anything
He's
new?
on about coming back in to do me right now. I can hear him calling me a little mug, and I'm going to get done. Coming in now, you better hurry up.
There's a male, allegedly a violent male in an address. He's kicking off, and they need him removing now.
On the log, it's just said, male is saying he will come in and kill informant. So apparently the male had a Stanley knife last night. Male is out of the back of the house now.
Yeah, keep the door shut. Can you barricade anything up against the door?
Yeah, I can stop him getting in, yeah.
We have got police travelling to your address now, okay?
Lovely, thank you.
When faced with somebody who's potentially volatile, dangerous, or armed with a weapon, the thing that we need to determine from the offset is what's happened as quickly as possible, and then ensure that nobody's hurt any further, or we're preventing someone from being hurt, or we're not letting people escape when they shouldn't be.
Hey up, what's going on, chap?
Police are here now. The little bitch is called the police. Bitch, mate.
Oi.
You call yourself a man, bruv.
Listen. We don't need to...
Smash his head in. He's been in my room, burnt all my shit. I'm not happy. And my stuff is gone. My room is empty. Do you want to go look in my room?
Where's all your stuff that he's burnt?
Burned as in it's gone?
Yeah, set it alight, gone, burned, gone.
Oh, so he has actually set
Where's he set it alight?
Yeah, that fire pit wasn't there the other day.
The suspect has explained to us that somebody that lived in the house has burned his items. The property that had been burnt in the back garden had actually been inside the suspect's own bedroom. So the person that had called us had effectively burgled him by going into his room without his consent, had taken these items and then destroyed them.
Come on, have a seat on here just for a minute for us.
Yeah.
We'll try and work out what's going on. You haven't got a knife on you or anything like that, have you, chap?
No.
Okay.
No, I don't do that. Look, I work in security. I've been away for 3-4 days working with my cousin and that, Burton, right?
Yeah.
I've come back today, my room's empty. There's no sign of a break-in, so I don't know how they've gone in. It's a good job you've landed here, mate, because I was going to hurt him. That's it. Because he's read through my stuff.
We're going to have a chat with
you. 300 quid to replace.
When we attend an incident, a lot of people have already got themselves wound up into a position before we've even turned up. And they're almost looking at wanting somebody to just listen to their side of the story. Just remaining cool and calm and collected is the best way to be. Hello? Hello?
Hello, have you called police?
Yes.
Right. What's been going on?
This guy, right, he's moved in here, entertained him as a new housemate.
Right.
He's tried to get off from one woman, cleared his room out because he ain't coming back in. He just went mad.
Right.
The initial call that came to us mentioned something about a Stanley knife yesterday.
Right. I was shutting the door. He's just stood staring at me with a Stanley knife.
Did he do anything with it?
No, because I locked the door straight away. I wanted to protect my girlfriend. And
okay. Has he, the telephone call to us, he said he's going to kill you?
Yes.
Is that what he said to you?
That's right, yeah. He's not right in the head.
Do you think he's going to seriously hurt you if he got to you?
I am worried for my own safety, yes.
Yeah, okay.
My girlfriend's petrified.
Is it something you want to give us like a formal statement about?
Oh, yes.
Ed, Charlie, it's going to be State 9 for a fray. We'll take him with us and then somebody will come back and speak to you.
The boat's not right.
Bro, I'm not happy because now I can't even smash him up. Because these fuckers are here. He can sit there, he can do all the shit that he's done, yeah, and then call the police. Is he mad? He called the police when he stole from me.
Yes. This at the minute, I'm going to say
under arrest, okay.
on suspicion of an affray.
An affray? What's an affray? I've not done nothing.
So you do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence.
Yeah.
Do not mention when questioned something which later rely in court.
Yeah. How am I getting up
may be given evidence.
It's
here. Necessary to arrest you to protect the people that live here.
You will pay for that, mate. Think yourself lucky. Yeah. I am going to make him pay. I swear to you now, my daughter's life. I'm going to hurt him.
Right, get your foot back in there now.
I'm livid.
Settle down.
You're here or not, I'm going to lie. He's going to get fucked up.
Right, get your foot back in there now.
I'm livid.
Settle down.
You're here or not, I'm going to lie. He's going to get fucked up. Oh, smash his head in!
And Whiskey 4 Lima, we've got another vehicle that can transport, please.
Just
mate,
relax.
I'm not happy, bro. I'm not happy.
I get that you're not happy.
I've been arrested for nothing.
Well, no, you haven't.
Yeah, allegations, mate.
Yeah.
I'm fucking fuming, mate. Because you don't realise what I want to do to him. The quicker I'm away from him, the better.
Can you just give me a seatbelt?
He's going to get done for defamation of character, you know.
Shouting and swearing at the street.
Oh, I know. I want to go away from here. It's bothering me being here with him.
Leave as soon as we can. No one's ever happy that gets arrested, but unfortunately it's one of those things we have to do. We don't have a choice in it. We get told something, we have to act upon it.
Talking them down is a lot more calmer now, and we've transported to custody.
Cool. Let's
sort this out.
grab a statement then.
Okay. What happens? What starts it all?
He's cleared off on Friday night, but he's been gone for 5 days, and we thought he weren't coming back, to be honest. He's turned up again today, 5 days later. He just banged on the door, where's all my stuff, and he just went mad.
Right, okay.
All his clothes are disposed of in the thought he got a collectible thing in a bin by the shop.
All right. You understand that you shouldn't have done that.
Well,
and you're gonna potentially have to be interviewed about it because it's going to be classed as a theft. Guy's chucked all his stuff out, so by crime recording standards, that's going to be either a theft or a criminal damage.
We will give you a call when we know what's happening with the actual investigation where we're at, and we'll let you know if that's all right. Lovely. Okay.
Thanks for your time.
No worries. Thank you. Excellent. So we've got an affray, threats to kill, which potentially comes under the same thing.
Yeah.
And now a burglary with him as the victim.
Yeah.
People will probably take the law into their own hands more than we will ever know. It's clearly a difficult situation living in multi-occupancy if you do not get on with somebody else. The entire incident potentially would never have taken place had that person not made that initial choice to evict this person without his knowledge.
Hello, police emergency.
Listen, this is really important, all right? Do not hold that knife when you get there, because the last thing you want is for you to be appearing like you're a threat to the officers.
Did you see the vehicle go into the ditch, or did you just see it there? So, sorry, is he spat at you or has he punched you?
Right, just try and calm down. Who's she trying to assault?
Derbyshire Police, how may I help?
Hi, yeah, I just need a bit of advice, really. I'm looking to get out of an abusive relationship, sort of quickly and quietly, and I want to do it when he's not here. And he's had a history of violence, and I just need someone there if they're really sort of like trying to follow me or something. I'm not quite sure how to.
Yeah. So my apologies, your partner has a history of violence. Is that domestic violence?
Yeah, he's hit me once, but it's more the verbal abuse and the psychological. I don't think he's overly safe with my daughter because there's a couple of incidents where he's been quite nasty to her. And he kicks at me, he criticises my parenting, he calls me fat, slow, ugly.
Are you frightened of him?
I have had moments where he has tipped off and it has scared me. It's the thought of how he's going to react that scares me. He's got the potential to be very nasty. I am questioning my insanity. I am questioning, is it my fault? Have I done it? Is that right? Is it normal? This is what I'm saying to myself.
Because I'm conscious of time, and we will get an officer or one of my colleagues to call you regarding how we're going to progress this, where and when we're going to see you.
I feel a bit safe now, thank you. I've got things lined up so I can go. I've got somewhere to go. He may know where that is.
Okay. Got your mobile number. I will send it straight over to the dispatch. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Bye-bye. Bye.
I don't know how much you've been told about it. Assault, control and coercive behaviour, assault on his child.
One of my colleagues at an address at the minute where ladies fled. Victim is quite clearly in fear of the offender. Go ahead. Yes.
Got a controlled coercive behaviour. We've got a child assault. He controls all the finances. She has to beg him for money. He doesn't supply the right stuff for us, me, the child. So, for example, he'll buy all his own shopping. She has to adapt to that shopping.
Sarge highlighted the assault on the child.
He's put kid in basket, then turned the basket on top of her, used force, which made her cry, continued to use force and pushed her down when she's been trying to escape and crying. She's confronted him about that. He's turned around and said, well, she needs to be in a real world situation.
Is he likely to run, can be violent to us at all?
With that, she's had indications that she believes he got charged for resist arrest in the past. And he's got into some altercation years ago.
Oh, brilliant.
There's two dogs in the house. And apparently there's two BB guns in the front bedroom on a high shelf.
Okay, yeah, no worries.
Meet you outside, Sean.
Yeah. No, we're in FLH.
Domestic abuse cases can be some of the worst jobs that we go to, just because it is a domestic situation. People's emotions are very heightened, and it can come across as quite shocking.
Ultimately, you never know the way it's going to go. It could be he's calm as anything, he says, yeah, all right, and I'll come with you, and crawls into the van practically for you. Or, you know, it could be we turn up, he starts effing and blinding, starts being extremely aggressive, violent.
Back door's open, Molly.
You ready for me to put knock in?
Hey, right, let's have a chat. Police. Yeah, can I have a chat with you? The dog's all right? Yeah. All right. Okay. That's some information that you may well have assaulted your partner, so based on that I need to arrest you on suspicion of assault on Litland, and also coercive controlling behaviour. Just got to caution you that you don't have to say anything, but may harm your defence. Do not mention when questioned something which later write a report. And it's basically for prompt and effective investigation and prevent further harm to other persons. Okay.
When is this?
Apparently over the last 10 days, thereabouts. So what I need to do is just handcuff you to the front.
Can I lock up the house first? You can come with me.
Yeah.
I'm not on the
Right, the dog's okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. All right.
In the house. Come on, dog.
You are ultimately going in and making sure that the situation is dealt with as calmly and as smoothly as possible. However, you are always aware of the fact that that person could be very hostile and very aggressive at a flick of a switch. So they are very, very delicate situations, and it's so crucial for us to deal with them as such.
Just put your hands like that for me, in front, okay? More comfy. All right? Right. All right. Okay. What they recommend is to sit on the floor, just in case you slide off, okay? We'll convey this gentleman to custody, getting booked in. A colleague with the victim will come back, collect any bits and pieces they need for the child, and hopefully the investigation will continue overnight.
Let's go. Hi there, it's Molly from East, you're right. We've got a chap coming in for various offences.
You've got your suspect. You're removing that person from a household, therefore the victim now has time to breathe. It makes the victim happier, and ultimately it takes away that risk from any situation.
Cheers, thanks.
Come up to me, mate.
Offences: assault on a child, coercive controlling behaviour.
I appreciate you may not agree with everything the officers said, but they're the allegations at the moment, and that's why you're here, okay? So I'm authorising your detention. Would you like anyone informed that you're here?
Yeah, if you could inform my dad.
Your dad, yeah?
For anything in that, okay?
A colleague's currently at her address trying to obtain as much evidence as physically possible. Chances are what she's told us already isn't going to be the end of it. Chances are there's going to be more that she's going to want to disclose to us. And we'll wait and see how much evidence we have at the end of the day. And they will be kept apart. She can breathe now for at least 24 hours, just get away for a day or two, and just have a bit of breathing space and just know that she's going to be safe.
It's off! She flooded your cell!
Listen, mate, I know you want to get out of here, but you
Seriously, that's what I'm saying. I shouldn't fucking be here.
But you have to stay calm when you're going out. So So he's had to be removed from that cell, put into another cell where he's got nothing that he can use to hurt himself or cover up his camera. Basically, he's not been interviewed as quickly as he would have liked to be. Unfortunately, it does happen quite a lot, or if things simply just aren't going as they want them to be, not moving along quickly enough, they can start getting quite aggressive and angry.
Through it and sort all that? Right, OK.
CCTV.
Right, what, of inside premises?
Yes.
Oh, mega. Right, OK. You just clear that desk so I can have a look through everything in a minute? Yeah, cheers, mate. Thank you. Thanks for coming. The operation that we're doing today is a Section 8 PACE warrant for Class A drugs. It's a car repair and maintenance garage. The garage is owned by and run by a male. There's extensive intelligence stating that he's dealing cocaine from his business premises. He has cocaine there on a daily basis. He's got a permanent employee who works there to make the deals. Once we've secured the premises, they will be arrested immediately for conspiracy to supply Class A drugs. And when we attend the premises, obviously, Task Force will secure the inside of the garage and any occupants. Task Force, you guys are to remain at Chesterfield Police Station until requested to travel. I'll call the strike, and you guys will be asked to start travelling. What we're surmising from the intelligence picture is that potentially there are stash locations at that garage. For me, the tactics around the strike are important that we get it right, just for that loss of evidence, and that's it. Everybody happy? Yeah, Brill. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
It's really important we strike at the right time to make sure that we get as much evidence as we can. The right people are there. There's just the potential you could blow the job out. This is just one small bit of the jigsaw, really, that the OCG group are investigating. It's about taking out different tiers of a triangle of organised crime. The main operation is just to get these people arrested.
And all units, if you get ready for the strike. We've got a large van outside the premises at the moment.
OK, mate.
I'm happy to call the strike the minute you've got at least 4 occupants in the garage. There's 4 occupants, so strike.
Strike.
The strike team, you've got a male. He's got a orange fluorescent jacket on. He will need detaining. Large male, bald head.
Cameras on.
4 occupants confirmed inside the premises. One is a delivery driver. The other males are of interest.
Task Force, just turning right.
Strike, cover.
Task Force, strike. It's there, isn't it? Stop.
Yeah.
Police one! Police one! Stay where you are! Hands up! Get under! Move out! Anyone in here? No. But you're detained under Section 23 of the Misuse of Drugs Act. We've also got a warrant to search his property, Section 8 Police and Criminal Evidence Act. Open it now, or it's going in! Stay where you are! Open it now, or it's going in! Police one! Stay where you are! Get under! Move out! We've also
we've got a warrant to search his property under Section 8 Police and Criminal Evidence Act.
At this moment in time, you're under arrest on conspiracy to supply Class A drugs, cocaine. You didn't have to say anything, but a mail defence didn't mention when questioned, something which will later line in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence, okay? Yep. The arrest is necessary for a prompt and effective investigation to prevent the loss to any property. Do you understand? Yeah. Any reply to caution? No. No.
Sarge, you just said about his keys for the shutters are inside in the office, are they?
Whereabouts in the office?
I think they're outside.
What do they look like?
It's got a VW key on it, it's got like loads of Yale keys on it.
Yeah.
And it's got like a strap on it, like a long strap, so.
Right, okay.
The two main guys have been arrested, and then we're just dealing with the other male who was located in the toilet.
Fucking scared the shit out of me.
Just keep your hands where I can see them, mate. Just step out for us. Everybody on the premises at the moment is suspected either to be involved in the distribution of drugs or to buy drugs, okay? So you're going to be searched under Section 23 of the Misuse of Drugs Act, okay? Have you got anything on you shouldn't have? Have you got any illegal substances? So we are going to search you, we're going to search your trousers, everything.
Got a little bit of sniff, but that's about it, not a lot.
Okay, where's that?
Oh, just, hang on, just tell us, right, move your hands away.
Just turn again towards me. So. Okay, that's what we've got in a sock, is it? We're not doing any full cavity searches just here, mate. We're just seizing your phone and obviously this white powder for now, mate. And at this moment in time, then, you're under arrest for being concerned in the supply of Class A drugs, okay?
We've secured everybody that's in the premises. The males that are of interest to us are being arrested. The nice thing is that the doors are open, makes it easier to come in and get a fast entry. Nobody bolted.
Come with me, fella.
So when the excitement is over and getting the people arrested, then we do a systematic search of the premises, bit by bit, just to make sure we haven't missed anything. People can be very sly and clever about where they hide things.
Come on, mate.
Any evidence that we can do to link other people, the supply chain, people who are upstream of these drug dealers, to try and identify who they are, what the bigger network is.
Find it. Ted, come here. Hey, check, come here then. Ted, here. What's this? Where is he, buddy? Where is he?
You're giving me some sort of indication something's either here or been here.
Go on, then. Go on, mate.
When PD Ted finds something that he's trained to find normally, whether it be drugs, cash or firearms, he'll put his nose on the item as close to it as possible, and then he'll just freeze, telling me that he's found something.
Hello. Good boy. Good lad. Oh, clever boy.
Some white powder in the driver's door in quite a big bag.
We tend to find that people involved in drug supply hide things, but they're accessible. So we're just looking for any voids or anything that we may find. It's like anything, if it's a profession, if it's what they do, they may take some pride in it. Think in detail about what they're going to do and how they're going to hide things.
If they can come up with something ingenious to baffle us, they will do. You look on it as a little bit of a game. Extreme hide and seek, as I keep saying.
So just searching the boot area, approximately £70 in cash, remove the cash, and then there's 2 bags of white powder.
The picture that we're getting is that it's more a regular deal with smaller amounts, but going out quite quickly. So they're refreshing quite quickly, refreshing the amounts, rather than having a large stash of drugs, which are then selling over a period of days, if you like. So the next steps is going to be the investigation, really, with the interviewing of the suspects and those further inquiries.
And on that one, we're going to give you a rest, aren't we, mate?
Yeah.
Hello, you're right.
Yeah, come in the boat.
Yeah,
the dog needs to come out.
Okay, oh. Come on. Oh. Not let this.
I'm just going to show my colleagues. Okay, cool.
All right.
You've got it in here. You've got one in here. How many plants do you? About 4 or 5. We've got it in here.
How much you got to grow in your wardrobe?
2.
2. Right, okay.
She's just disclosed that. I said, look, is anything else? And she's just completely honest with me. She says, look, I want to be honest with you. There is cannabis plants upstairs that he is growing. I've had a quick scout, but I've not looked.
And go through each bit individually. So this is wardrobe 1. This has bulbs, electric equipment, plant.
In the other wardrobe at the end,
This one.
there's obviously stuff dry. That's obviously the drying cabinet. We've got bulbs, we've got nice cutting. Obviously these bongs there are areas.
To have that amount of electricity in the back of a wardrobe, massive fire hazard.
Fingers crossed we do get a prosecution, and he's doing this around a small child.
It's beyond me why people do it. Mum is in a vulnerable situation being with him. She's probably in fear for herself and the child. She's been unable or too scared to report it until now, which she's now got the courage to. So it makes them extremely vulnerable.
Right, let's get back then.
We're going back to the police station, and it's what we'll have to do now is have, look through, see what we've actually got, book it into property, exhibit it. She's obviously, clearly frightened of him. The child, ultimately, and the victim was the most important thing in all this, and we want to make sure that they're both protected and safeguarded.
Police emergency.
He's running down the street in his pants.
A dog attack.
Right, where is he running to?
I'm not going to have you shouting at me. You either let me finish or you don't.
Are you going to let the bus driver take you 2 more stops? Are you going to stay there and I'll get officers to you?
Police emergency.
Hello, yes, because I'm the carer, yeah. I come to the lady, but she's missing. She's not in the flat. I don't know where she's gone.
When did you last see her?
I left her 6 o'clock this evening, the tea time. Last time she came, she was in hospital. She's not there today.
You say she's done something like this before?
Yes. She's not been herself. I can't imagine. She's got dementia as well. Yes, she's got dementia as well, yes.
Okay, I've created an incident as a priority, so we'll get some officers out looking for her straight away.
Okay, so we've got a 80-year-old female and she's nowhere to be seen. It's quite a chilly evening, it's only going to get colder. She's meant to only be out in a t-shirt and jeans, so that's where it really sort of can have a danger to her life. It's when it can end in tragedy. More units are getting assigned to it, so we can flood the area with more and more units and hopefully have a chance of finding her.
Excuse me, sorry to bother you. Have you been asked by any of my colleagues about a female? Sorry, we don't mean to hassle you, it's just we're trying to find her.
All you're thinking is, gosh, where is she? Where can I look next? Like, we've got to find her, because on this particular incident, it was an elderly female, she had dementia, and it wasn't warm outside at all. It was quite late at night. Through my mind, I'm thinking, anything could have happened to her.
I'm just with Sun now, back at the flat. He's saying 2 days ago she threatened to run away and never come back, which probably explains the packed suitcase on her bed.
Oh, gosh.
Some bit more information that's just come in. The fact that she's gone missing tonight, she's left the property not secure, she's not taken any phone with her, she's only got money, would suggest that she might be feeling suicidal. The risk is now, you know, it's a lot higher than what it was, and it was already pretty high.
How many phones have we got? That one's, I think that one's stealer phone, mate, because that one's had, it's been downloaded, where's paperwork for that? Some paperwork. All right, bud, can you sort me out 2? Can you sort me 2 out? Have you got a half? Loads of talk, dealing talk. Can you fire one round till tomorrow, bro? Just marketing messages, isn't it? Yeah. But they're up to this morning, mate. Some of them are up to this morning. But we're talking decent amounts of cash all put together, well in excess of thousands of pounds. You've got little dealer bags which have been seized from locations. You've got bags of cocaine, several bags in there, a couple of bags there. You're talking about the cash, the drugs, the phones with the marketing messages on. Got bank statements here with large amounts of monies going in and coming out. Mobile phones, evidence through those mobile phones, and there's further work to be done around examinations of the CCTV drive. So this is the hard drive from the premises. This will be interrogated and looked at. Dealing with organised crime, it's all about disrupting and dismantling the OCGs and their business, if you like, because that's what it is. It's ultimately a business. By us doing this tonight, this will cause them significant disruption. Today was never about a large amount of drugs or cash to be seized. It's about those jigsaw pieces and putting them all together for a much bigger picture, which will become more clearer the more we investigate. Right.
Getting a bit more concerning. In the space of 20 minutes or so, we've dropped 2 degrees, and that's only going to keep on happening. So at the minute, I'm just thinking where someone might get confused, where they might go.
It's always difficult for families in a position when dealing with a missing loved one. It's a real desperate time, especially when you get to the level where the police are involved, and it's later on, as the hours and minutes tick by, that you start to really worry and panic, and your mind goes to that darker place.
Nothing. Nothing.
What's up, 12? What's up?
Oh, they've got her. Woohoo!
So you found her? Yes. Simpson's laying there bowling. She's very confused.
Aww.
All right, how are we doing? Let's get you in the back of the car.
Yeah. I don't want to go in. Come and sit in the car where it's warm.
I'm going to get hurt. Your son's coming up to us now.
No. We'll look after you.
In a minute, she seems quite confused.
Fortunately, her son's come out, she's recognised him and she's quite happy to take his advice and go up to A&E and see someone about her mental health because she's clearly struggling. And hopefully she'll get the help she needs up there, but it's a good job that we found her. Could have been a lot worse.
Hello, police emergency.
Hi, somebody's trying to get into my house and stab us all. Can you please come to my house quickly, please?
So someone's trying to get into your house and stab you?
Yeah, we've got a child.
Okay, do you know who it is?
I don't know. Is the kids of other robbing dogs and stuff. We've got our own dogs. We don't need to rob those more dogs.
I'm going to get somebody out, all right? But I need you...
Sorry.
Right. Listen.
Yeah, no, somebody needs to come now. There's loads of them outside my house.
Listen, it's already on for an immediate response, okay? All right, you just need to listen to me now, all right? So, do you say you don't know who it is, no?
Hello.
Hello, who's that?
Basically, there's loads of people outside with knives and shit.
How many people are there?
There's about 7, 8, 9, 8, actually 8 of them right now. There's
Okay.
more because there's garbage in the way.
And how many knives are there?
There's 2 of them came to the door both holding machetes.
Is there any other weapons, like firearms or anything that you're aware of?
I don't know. I've got a baseball bat, my whole I ain't got nothing. They come and kill me.
Put that baseball bat away.
Yeah, I've got a baseball bat, that's it.
Right,
And
put that...
got machete and I think a zombie knife I would look to see.
Okay. You say there's a child in the address, isn't there?
Yeah, yes, I got my...
How old's the child?
1 year old.
Okay, is there any way that you can barricade yourself in a room if they were to get in somewhere upstairs? Can you block a door?
Go barricade yourself in the door.
And I want you to go as well.
I can't. Tell Sid to drop the fucking door now. Don't you get hurt. Don't say it now. I'm dropping the fucking door.
Listen, can you go as well for me?
I'm not going nowhere. What I stand here. So I know they're going to be in here in the next 5 minutes.
Listen to me. Wouldn't the best place for you to be with your son? Upstairs, out of the way?
Yeah.
Yeah? Right, so please, I'm going to ask you again. Put that baseball bat away and just go upstairs.
They're going to come through the door any minute.
Now, like I say, just keep the doors away. Look, but my advice to you is to keep yourself safe and your family. No, listen, don't talk over me, please. I'm trying to help you. All right, just try and get yourself somewhere upstairs out of the way because, like you say, you want to protect your son. Your son's going to want you and going to need you in his life, isn't he? Yeah?
They don't want to listen to me, that's all.
We are listening to you, all right, and we are going to help you, all right? So just try and stay calm. Wait for the police to come, all right?
You know how long the police are going to be?
I don't know how long they're going to be because there's been mentions of the zombie knives and the machetes, so we probably do need to get armed police to come. But it won't be long. I can assure you it will not be long. They will be coming on a blue light response, okay? But they're coming as fast as they can, okay?
Right.
All right. You take care. All right. See you soon. Bye. Bye.
Need more officers. Police, stop! Now! It's the police, you need to come to the door!
I can feel the dog on the other side of that.
Moment of truth. That's amazing.
We've got a baby with serious injuries, and these injuries, we're saying, have been inflicted on that child, and it's just an awful job.
The baby might not survive these injuries, so you could be looking at a murder charge.